Welcome back. I'm Matt Vasgersian here on the ML. It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK? Buddy Dick strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Buddy Dick.
From the stretch. High and deep to right center. Lowry going back on it. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's
ready to take his hacks again. Buddy Dick, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around third and being waved on home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's now 3-1.
I thought speed was one of the first things to go once you got into your late 30s. I tell you, though, it looked like he was getting around the bases pretty good that time, and he makes it all the way around to third to get himself a triple.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Perkinson sprinting after it, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Pete Enriquez will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
All even now, 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Lowry is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
And the key here was just to get an out. Yeah, you gave up a run, but now he's maybe a pitch away from getting a double play ball and getting out.
Buddy Dick strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Throw to the plate goes right by him.
Yeah, getting 1 triple in a game is rare enough, but getting 2 is something you might see once a year. But just like the last one, he hits second base here under a full head of steam and makes it into third with his second triple of the ball game.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. In tight ball 4, and they're at the corners now with 2 away.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Franklin Killian is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Got to like your chances when you put up 7 runs early in a ball game. They are off to a hot start, no doubt about it.
Buddy Dick will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Buddy Dick. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Hector Peralta will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It's high, and it likely wouldn't have been in time anyway, so they get a second runner into scoring position here with 2 away.
Just a straight steal here, second base. Good throw might have had him, but you see it just sail a bit there, and a nice play to pull it in, or that runner on third could have walked home.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this could really be trouble now, because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Pete Enriquez comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
And he is in there. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
More of the same right here, and that puts them into double digits now. 10 runs scored, and they've really had their way with this pitching staff all throughout.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 10-7. Good night from Chicago.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Twins, 7 runs, 11 hits.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Buddy Dick will be our man to watch. Coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI, so he'll be looking to emulate that type of performance here again in this one.
Yeah, and you said it, Matt. He was clutch. And you know, some guys just have that uncanny ability to come through when it really matters. In baseball, it's usually when there are runners in scoring position, and he found himself.
We've got baseball for you from U.S. Cellular Field on the south side of Chicago. Today, it's the second of this three-game series. Buddy Dick strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first on his way to second now. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a two-out double. Hector Peralta will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, and you know he can be found on the leaderboards for batting average and home runs.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
I don't know about this one. Not exactly an ideal situation to run. You've got a left-handed batter up there. You're not really gaining a whole lot with two away. So if you try to take third in that situation, you darn sure better be safe.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Eric, these Twins as they take the field here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around, though.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in. Now at the plate, Buddy Dick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
In there, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
On the money.
So one run. Buddy Dick comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Head down through first. He's heading for two. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home fifth. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season.
Yeah, they've been counting on him to deliver extra base hits all season long. He's done it again here.
And he nails him at third. Great throw. Leading off the inning, Buddy Dick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Whoa, what a great throw. Yeah, I guess it's easy to say in hindsight.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Buddy Dick. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7.
I think sometimes as a pitcher, as soon as you release the pitch,
Buddy Dick will step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
And keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. If he gets a hold of another one, he could tie up this ball game.
Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, and we are tied again.
And right now, this guy has got to be one of the hottest hitters on the planet. 2 home runs in yesterday's ball game, and now another 2.
Buddy Dick comes forward now, and he's got to be feeling pretty confident, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
Now, there's no doubt he's feeling it in this one, Matt.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, we wondered what.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. But what surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons. Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Basker. Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series. Buddy Dick gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Drives it out to deep right center field. Lowry going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Hector Peralta will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the AL in RBIs. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
I don't know about this one. Not exactly an ideal situation to run. You've got a left-handed batter up there. You're not really gaining a whole lot with 2 outs anyway. But heck, if you think you can make it, who am I to argue?
A man on third with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Second inning upcoming here on the south side with no score. Buddy Dick walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Hector Peralta stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Just a straight steal here, second base. Good throw might have had him, but you see it just sail a bit there, and a nice play to pull it in, or that runner on third could have walked home.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And the run is in to score from third. And he's safe.
And if this was going to be fair, it wasn't.
Stepping in, Buddy Dick. He singled his last time up.
Now batting, second baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Belted high and deep into right center. Lowry going back on it. Still going back. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So a 3-run shot to right center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
And you know, as soon as he let that ball go, he probably wanted it back. It was just grooves right down the middle, and you can't.
So coming to the plate, Buddy Dick. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is up.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm.
Buddy Dick will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. There's a swing and a drive out to center field. That ball hit pretty well. That one carrying. That one is gone. And you can put it on the board. Yes. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before.
Buddy Dick digging, looking to make this a very memorable ball game, as he's already 5 for 5.
You know, if he just fell down in the box and made snow angels in the dust, it would still be a game to remember, Matty.
Gonzalez racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Buddy Dick has just hit for the cycle. That's a great thrill for him and everyone here in attendance.
Thrilling indeed, Matt. Now, I've witnessed a few others besides this one, and it's exciting for everyone, even broadcasters. It's a very rare thing in our sport, and it always seems to happen out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool for everyone here watching to see a little piece of baseball history.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 9th inning. Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not a big surprise here. He had more hits in this one game than some guys get in a whole month. No doubt he gets the hardware in this one.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon for EK Psycho.